Okay, here we are. This is a DVD for DVR. DVD for DVR, huh? And this is something we wanted to create to thank them for the support that they gave Victor Olson in funding his new prosthesis. And here he is at work. Vic, you're on camera. Say hello.
Hello.
That's enough. Okay. He works in the shipping department at the Ortho Remedy, and that's his first real employment ever since he got this microprocessor controlled knee. This is his old prosthesis I'm coming in on now, which he just got out of because he's in the new one. We're about to finish his new prosthesis. This one really was very interesting that the day we put his new prosthesis on, the knee actually broke on his old one. We had to send it back to the manufacturer for an emergency repair, but the timing was just probably, I don't know what you want to call it, good karma that we went through this process with him. He's now got the new prosthesis on, and this is the shipping department, by the way, so he spends his days picking items off the shelves that are ordered and puts it together in packages, takes orders, handles customers, and ships the product out to whatever the location is being ordered from. And that's the shipping station where Victor's doing some packaging. I'm just going to go over his prosthesis with you if you don't mind. Hey Vic, if you want, maybe you can just lift up that left pants leg a little bit so I can see all the way up to the bucket. I'm going to try and zoom in on this a little for him. Oop, that's bright. Sorry. Zoom. Can't find a zoom. Alright. I'm not too good with technology. Alright, maybe you can walk out here because you're black on black. We're going to go through this prosthesis step by step. First of all, the foot that's on it is a BioQuest high activity foot. It's this, you really can't see the carbon inside the foot shell, but it's designed to really simulate the motion of the ankle and offer a lot of propulsion for him as he walks, so that as he increases his speed, it actually helps propel him into the next step. And then going on up, you're getting into the knee unit, which is a microprocessor controlled 4-bar knee, which offers a great mechanical stability as well as some of the newest learning technology as far as lower extremity prosthetics is concerned. This microprocessor will actually study his gait patterns and adjust as his gait adjusts. So if he gets better at it and faster, the knee will actually perform with more resistance. And if he became more sedentary, which we're not expecting at his young age, it'll actually adjust in both directions. The knee also comes with a very big and beefy patella. That pink part is a big rubber section so that he can kneel on this prosthesis without damaging the knee. Now going on up, that little thin strut that goes between the socket and the knee is what's called lytic strut. That's a carbon fiber spring also. So when he lands on this prosthesis, if you notice the alignment, that's right, come right there. If you look at the way this is set up, with where his body is, I don't know if you can see, you can probably see it. The hip joint is way out front, and the knee joint is way back behind. And the reason for that is to allow really great stance stability. When he stands on it, those two joints actually jam up, so he's got good stability. But the beauty of it is that carbon fiber strut also doesn't just lock up. When he loads it, it bends slightly, so it reduces a lot of stress on his body as he puts weight into the prosthesis. If you notice, the hip joint is way far forward, so mechanically it's a very stable system. And that strut just gives him a nice bounce rather than a real hard hit when he lands on the ground. So, and the bucket is where it is, and it's just from the hip all the way up. All right, you can just take a walk if you want. What do you need to do? Show this guy what you're up to? You got a pick for something? Anything you need from the supply?
Any grocery stuff I gotta get anyway.
All right, thank you. This technology has really brought a whole new world to his level of amputation. Hip disarticulations generally don't perform very well at all because of the instability they have trying to walk. Now, if he was to fall carrying that package, there would be a real mess on the floor. It would be rolls of Velcro and pieces of his body all over the place. But the way it is now, as you can see, we can walk with complete confidence. And we'll show you downstairs, because at the end of the day, he has to bring these boxes to the UPS truck, which is down 2 flights of stairs, and he carries the packages all the way down the stairs and brings them to UPS delivery man. So, and that's not to mention all the things he's able to do besides employment. But the employment factor is what really helped to give him a whole new life, because it allows him to do what the average person needs to do every day. We all need to work during the day, and we all need to, what do you think? Play at night.
Keep going.
And he does all those things, exactly. He's a very healthy young man. He works out 3 or 4 times a week, and it's a pleasure to see this kind of technology being offered. And we got to thank you people at DVR for allowing it to happen. All right, now Vic is going to now come down the stairs with a package, which very rarely happens. Even above knee amputees can't walk leg over leg, and that you could see him doing coming down the stairs. And we'll watch him come all the way down. And carry that package all the way to the UPS truck. DVR, you've made this man very productive. We appreciate it. Alright, this is the lab where we manufacture these products. And I want to show you how Victor can manage the ramps and stairs and things like that. And he's going to come down the ramp. This is a ramp that leads from the patient practice and the patient management area to the laboratory where we actually make these products. And watch how he goes leg over leg down the stairs. And no cane, no crutches. And until he had this type knee and configuration, he wouldn't even think of doing something like this. The problem with when you're going down ramps is that descending makes the knee and hip much more unstable. Now think of falling as you're descending. This is going to be a real hard impact when you land. Real hard. And it's a very painful thing, and it's the kind of thing anyone wants to do. So with his amputation level, and there's Rosie. But she's the one, what are you sorry for? Rosie's one of the people who got the reimbursement wheels rolling for Victor. And so the deal with that is, if you're coming down a ramp or a stairway, just imagine putting that load leg in front of you, and it's just going out from underneath you. You're heading downward, and you're heading forward, and now there's nothing to catch you. You don't want that to happen. Luckily, he's 36, and if it was to happen to him, it wouldn't be as devastating as it would be for someone who was much older and more feeble. But either way, he wouldn't attempt it if he didn't have the security and the equipment. Hey Vic, you want to say something to DVR about this whole deal?
Sure. I want to thank everybody at DVR, especially Gilda, for helping me out, giving me the opportunity, hold my job from here on in. I want to thank everybody who's behind this. I really appreciate all your help. Thank you.
Thank you. Maybe I'm amazed. Thank you very much.